Part 1. Welcome to today's video. Have you ever felt like you're spending too much time reading in English, but not truly understanding or absorbing the material? Maybe you find yourself getting distracted or struggling to keep up with the text, and by the time you finish a passage, you can't remember what you've read. Sound familiar? Improving your reading speed and comprehension simultaneously is a challenge many English learners face. But the good news is, with the right techniques and strategies, it's not only possible, but achievable. In this video, we'll explore how to increase your reading speed while ensuring that you still fully understand and retain what you read. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to read faster and with greater comprehension, making your reading experience more efficient and rewarding. We'll dive into practical techniques that will not only help you read faster, but also improve your understanding of the material, whether it's books, articles, or other English texts. So, if you're ready to supercharge your reading abilities, let's jump in. Part 2. To start, let's break down what it means to read faster while maintaining comprehension. Many people believe that reading quickly means skimming through text without understanding it, but that's a misconception. The goal is not to rush through words, but to read more efficiently, picking up key ideas without getting bogged down by every single detail. One of the most powerful techniques for improving reading speed is skimming. Skimming involves reading the headings, subheadings, and the first and last sentences of paragraphs to get the gist of the material. This is especially useful for reading articles, essays, or reports. By practicing skimming, you can quickly assess the main ideas of a text, allowing you to prioritize what needs further attention and what doesn't. Another strategy is scanning, which is similar to skimming, but involves looking for specific information, such as keywords, dates, or facts. If you're reading an article and need to find a particular piece of information, scanning helps you quickly locate it without getting caught up in irrelevant details. To improve your reading speed, you can practice these techniques regularly. Set a timer and challenge yourself to read faster without compromising comprehension. Track your progress and gradually increase the time you spend on each activity. The more you practice skimming and scanning, the quicker and more efficiently you'll be able to process English texts. In the next section, we'll dive deeper into methods for improving comprehension while maintaining speed. Part 3. So, how can you improve comprehension while speeding up your reading? The answer lies in your approach to the material. One of the most effective methods for enhancing comprehension is active reading. Active reading involves engaging with the text by asking questions, making predictions, and reflecting on what you read as you go. This keeps your mind focused and helps you retain more information. Start by highlighting or underlining key ideas while you read. This helps you identify important concepts and important details that support the main argument. By visually marking the text, you're reinforcing the material in your mind, making it easier to recall later. You can also use marginal notes to jot down quick summaries or personal thoughts on what you're reading. Another powerful tool for improving comprehension is chunking. Rather than reading word by word, try reading in chunks or groups of words. This reduces the time spent moving your eyes across the page and helps you process information faster. Focus on grouping phrases and understanding them as whole units rather than individual words. Previewing the text before reading is another great technique. Skim through the title, introduction, and any summaries at the end of the text to get an overview. Understanding the structure and purpose of the text will help you better process the details as you read, making comprehension much smoother. With these strategies in hand, You're not only reading faster, but you're also ensuring that you understand and retain the material. Let's move on to how you can maintain this progress and apply it to real-life reading situations. Part 4. As you continue practicing these techniques, the next step is to apply them to real-life situations. One of the best ways to integrate these strategies into your routine is by reading a variety of texts that interest you, whether it's news articles, short stories, blogs, or books. The more you read, the more you'll build your skills and feel comfortable applying these techniques in different contexts. For instance, you can start by reading short news articles or blogs on topics you enjoy. Use the skimming and scanning techniques to quickly get through them. Then take a few minutes to summarize what you've learned. As you progress, gradually challenge yourself with more complex materials, like academic papers or novels. You'll notice that the more you practice, the faster you can read while still comprehending the material. One key aspect of maintaining your progress is to review and revisit what you've read. This doesn't mean reading the same text again and again, but rather revisiting key points or notes you've made, reflecting on what you've learned, and seeing how your understanding has evolved over time will deepen your comprehension and reinforce the material. Finally, make reading a daily habit. Even dedicating 20-30 minutes a day to reading in English will yield significant improvements in both speed and comprehension. By making it part of your routine, reading becomes less of a chore and more of an enjoyable practice that you can continue to improve upon. Part 5. As we wrap up, remember that reading speed and comprehension are skills that you can improve with time, patience, and consistent practice. By using strategies like skimming, scanning, active reading, and chunking, you'll be able to read faster while still fully understanding the material. The key is to stay consistent and make reading a regular part of your English learning routine. Start small and gradually increase the difficulty of your texts. Track your progress and don't be afraid to challenge yourself. As you build your reading skills, you'll find that your overall English proficiency improves as well. Whether you're preparing for an exam, reading for pleasure, or simply trying to stay informed, mastering these techniques will make your English reading experience more efficient and enjoyable. Take these techniques, apply them in your daily practice, and watch your reading skills grow. Remember, it's all about progress, not perfection. Happy reading!